this is a huge honor for me and, especially for my kids because I couldn't do this without them. They put in the work. I think we had probably about a month, to get ready for the season. And it just was an amazing season. We looking to build from this season, to go farther next year.
All right, Coach, having obviously coached, I'm sure a lot of these girls, kind of in middle school, how much did that kind of help the transition and really kind of coming in, being able to start, kind of with, pretty good knowledge of them, right to begin with?
I mean, it was fairly easy, but on a different level. So, I know a lot of them was uncomfortable, but, as the season went on, they got the hang of everything, the workouts improved. I mean, it was just a blessing to be able to, have the young ladies that I had on this team.
Okay. All right, Coach, just talk about that. I mean, what did you kind of have to instill kind of when you came in and obviously, had to get them playing, under your philosophy and kind of, how you like to do things? What was that kind of transition like?
I told them at the beginning of the season, just believe in, the process. If we believe in the process, it's going to be hard at first. But, being at the varsity level, just believe in the process, keep working hard, and things is going to happen. And that's what they did. They believed, we struggled at first, but as the season went on, they started believing in each other and trusting one another. So, and just like I always preach to them, it's a sisterhood. It's a sisterhood to us.
Well, was there one thing you really kind of implemented that you saw that really kind of, helped sort of change things around, or was it just kind of a process or a combination of things that just, the kids just kind of got better as the season went on?
It was just a combination of a whole lot of stuff. We've been working like almost 7 days a week, and the kids the easy part was to coach them was when they want to get in the gym to get better. And that was just the easy part to me, and then they started trusting in me, like my senior, Swinton, having her on the team made it a lot easier for my, younger kids because they look up to her and, having an 8th grader, starting 2 freshmen, and a sophomore, whoever thought that we went 16-8 and finished second in the region. So that was a blessing. That was a blessing, to be able to do that the first year.
Definitely, like you said, struggled a little bit out of the gate, but kind of knew that was everything going to be, kind of getting there. And then as the season went on, especially as region season went on, it just seemed like your girls just seemed to get better and better. Ended up second in region. It had to be a tremendous, tremendous accomplishment for yourself and both the team as well. I know they had to, really kind of harp on that in terms of what they saw, as the growth of the program, basically.
Yeah, they, having a lot of meetings and doing a lot of stuff together outside of basketball, that helped a whole lot, So we started doing a lot of building stuff together to help the process. With younger kids, they adrenaline is running. So, I had to do stuff where we can calm down and just relax and, just play, But now I expect next year, expectation is going to be a little higher next year. So, but we just enjoyed the season, and then after the loss up in James Island, the kids understand the process, and they wasn't too sad about it. They was like, Coach, we know what we need to do next year. And, like, when we going to get back in the gym, I say, hold on, we're going to take a break first. But so, I have really good kids. And I think we're going to make a good run next year.
Coach, just kind of last thing I want to ask is, I know your team, performed very well, and there was, just a limited number of players. I know you didn't have, a big bench, but you got the most out of them. What was just kind of that process like, having to kind of, I guess, really kind of, use your timeouts and, use your substitutions as best you could basically throughout the season?
Well, with our condition is very intense. We do a lot of stuff outside, you know, bleachers. We do almost a college workout to prepare them because the number of kids that we had, and they did real well with that. So I told them I got them for a whole summer this summer. So, but I would say the conditioning part was very huge for us, just having 7 or 8 kids, you know, all together.
And how well did that kind of, you know, go that season where, you know, they knew they had to kind of, you know, switch in and out, you know, pretty fast and, you know, get the rest basically when they had to? How well did they kind of adapt to that?
Well, at first it was like pulling teeth, you know, and it was hard at first. I won't say it was easy just because they knew me coming in, because it was very difficult at first, you know, and I wasn't expecting a whole lot at that time. And I told them just be patient, you know, and the process is hard coming from middle school to playing juniors and seniors. So, and they trust me, you know, I gained their trust, and that would make the process real easy.